Hello again, it's Noob, and in front of us we have a little pass-around challenge from members of the UK Locksport forum. If you don't know the UK Locksport forum, please do go check it out. It's a fantastic international community of pickers and definitely worth your time. Anyway, so this isn't clearly a high security lockbox or anything, and it's just a fun challenge. I say fun, but it is actually more challenge than fun in some regards. Some of these locks are not easy to pick. And that's not because they're high security. They're just very typical of the locks that are on here. For example, these STA or star locks are notoriously horribly hard to pick sometimes, just because they have what appears to be tapered pins in, and they're pretty horrible. Then you've got things like this IFAM E40, which has a very small keyway, same with the Yale. They all offer their challenges. Even these little cast iron tricircles, which are pretty horrible locks at the best of time. But they're difficult in another way, in that the pins inside are really awful compared to all the other locks, and they do offer their own sort of challenge. You find experienced pickers struggling to pick these locks sometimes just because they are so horrible. Anyway, I'm going to start on the STA locks, purely because I find them the most difficult, and then the IFAM, and then work my way around. Slowly get a bit easier. Now I've picked a couple of these locks individually, but I've never opened the case, so I've got literally no idea what's inside it. It'll be fun to explore that with you. Right, so what do I have here? Yep, okay, tension tool and a worm rake. What I'm going to do is try to get it to set, and it'll turn slightly and look picked, but what you'll need to then do is, I found, increase the tension and sort of bully the pins until all the tapers are out of the shear line. Let's have a go. Hopefully it won't take too long. Might take a couple of minutes though. It looks like we're already sort of at that stage where it's picked. So pulse the tension, but don't be shy about it either. And we have an open, not a bad one actually. That has taken me over 5 minutes of raking before now, so I feel somewhat lucky with that. In terms of its little brother, this other STA lock here, I might try and pick this more traditionally, get a very shallow hook in here and see what I can feel around for. Again, reasonable tension on these. Might use a slightly smaller tension tool, give me a bit more room in that keyway. Yeah, I've got some good tension on that, that's good. Okay, so pin 3 there, pin, isn't pin 1 all the way up? Now again, it feels picked, but not convinced it is fully. I'm just going to sort of tap the pins inside the lock and just sort of push up on the core. And yeah, we've got an open. I really believe there's tapers in there. There must be. Okay, in terms of the next lock, this IFAM, very small keyway, very small. It looks deceptive, but the key pins run inside quite well, and there isn't an easy way to do this one. Actually, I'm going to use this wire tension tool because I need to put a lot of tension on. When you've got lots of highs and lows, and I think this lock does, I find that sometimes you need to put on just an extra bit of tension on there, just so that you don't accidentally overset any of the pins in here. And this is a 20 thousandths hook, which is very fragile, so I've got a 23 thousandths hook as well, just in case I need to bully some of those pins up. So let's have a go inside. Feels like pin 2. Use a click. There we go. Try again. No, I think I've got 2 now. Now put the tension on and wiggle this to the back and see if I can. Yeah, I think I'm going to a full set now. So that was pin, I think it's a 5 pin lock, so I'm going to say 5. In with a stronger hook now. Let's try and get on to pin 1. I think I got pin 1 now. really whack that tension on again, and there we go, we've got an open. Phew. Okay, where to go next? Let's keep going round. A Stanley padlock. Okay, but be careful because these are just twist tied in. So all right, let's go with a, turn it over a bit. There we go. Let's go in with a tension tool like this, a broader one, and let's use this little southward hook and see what we can find. Okay, that's 4, 1. Something at the back there. 5, 1 again. 3. Ooh, almost there it feels. 1, and we're open. Okay, so that felt like all standards. Certainly getting there, aren't we? The Yale maybe? Yep. So Yale. Now Yale can sometimes be a bit of a pain. So there's no sort of easy off with these. Sometimes you just have you know, a bit of a challenge, and I think that's fine too. So with the Yales, again, quite small keyways. So I'm going to try doing the same kind of tensioning using this sort of broader 3mm thing, and then go in and see what we can feel for in the lock. Okay, pin 2 was there. Okay, go back in. Oh, it's definitely some stuff now presenting itself. 5. I think that my tension's actually slipping. I don't like that. I'm going to change tension tool to a smaller one. See if that actually helps us. Okay, let's try this again. Pin 2, little click. Turn around in the lock. Okay, pin 5, little click. There we go. These Yales can be a bit of a pain, so I'm going to whack that tension up a bit more. That's pin 5, I believe. Go. That's 3, 2. No, not happy with that at all. I might actually use the wire tension tool again. Get some good purchase on the tension with that. There we go. That's a nice positive click there. Out of pin 2, back to 5. Little click. Don't think there's anything on 1. Just loosen up that tension a wee bit. Okay. 3. And we're open. Look at that. There we go. Okay, I don't know what pin that was. What's hanging up? It might have been pin 4 actually. There we go. So that's that one done. Let's attempt one of these horrible locks here. Now these are just unpleasant. And tensioning these can be a bit of a pain too, so What should we try? What should we try? What should we try? I'm just going to try and pick it normally. These are pretty nasty. I might have to put my pick in first and then tension it. These are such small keyways. They are. They might. This one actually might defeat me just because it's just awful. Okay, let's have a go though. Oh, we got an open. The act of putting the pick in opened this lock up. Okay, let's try the other cast iron lock and see what this does. Big keyway, look at that big keyway. So, do you know what? I'm going to swap over to a nice what do you want to call it? A gem. Right, so here we go. So really, with these, whack that tension on. Just bully them. That was 3, 2. These are just so gritty and horrible. They generally are just nasty locks. You can be picking at these for ages and not get anywhere. And it's not a skill thing. It really isn't. It's literally just a really cruddy inside to these locks. In fact, that whole core was just hanging up there. Let's use that wire tension tool again. These things are good. It came with a very cheap sort of Goso kit, but they are nice and rounded, and it does allow you to get some strong tension on the lock, that's for sure. Get all these positive clicks out of it, but no open. Ah, we got an open. There we go. Yuck. Triple yuck, a million times yuck. Just okay. Please be nicer, whatever lock you are. You're a KT lock. Really don't know much about KT. In fact, I don't think I've even heard of them. I've got this wire tension tool. Will it fit in? Just for a laugh? No, it's too wide, so we'll go for this one. Can I use my gems still though? Love using my gems. Let's have a go. Pin. Oh, wow, all the way up. 3, 2, 1. 2 again. Seems like all these pins want to be pushed right up to the top. Don't know how true that is. You know what? I might actually use an even bigger meteor pick, 25 thousandths. It seems like these pins want to be bruted slightly, so. But do you know what? Let's try raking this one for a bit. See if that gets me anywhere. If it doesn't, I'll go back to picking it. God, I'll even try a bow guitar at this point. Nope. In that case, we'll have to go back to picking it. Let's try. Go back to my gem. I believe it's all standard pins, so there's no reason why it should be a pain. Ah, it's gone open. Yeah, just as being a pain. I'm also going to blame a little hand fatigue there. They're all standard pins in there. Oh, please be nice, ALA lock. Okay. Hopefully it's the last one. Can you imagine if I failed now? I think I've been doing all right actually in terms of time. So it's not like a time competition, but it's always nice to be able to pick a lock in a couple of minutes, you know. Again, not getting a lot out of this. Let's go to that gem. There we go. And we're open. Oh, finally. Right. Look. Look, we've done it. We've done it. We've done it. We've divested the box of all its locks. And what's inside? Ah, right. Well, actually, do you know what? Anybody outside of England, which is the majority of my viewership, you've got no idea what rainbow drops are. The best way to describe these is by the ingredients, which is it's just sugar as the first ingredient with maize and rice and glucose syrup. It's basically just like sort of puffed ricey things with colouring and lots of sugar. And then what else do we have? Oh, the key bottle opener. Do you know what? That might be one I take out. Ooh! Look, a little all brass STA lock. I think I don't know if I have an all brass one. Ooh, look at all this. There's all sorts of goodies in here. I'm not going to take all of it, but I might just throw some back in. I'm just going to have a bit of a look at what we've got first. So these are key extractors, a little all brass STA lock, some really nice top of keyway tensioners, a key bottle opener. I like that. Again, this is a marshmallow for all of you non-British viewers, a flump. Same with refreshers. You don't know what you're missing. These are great sweets, by the way. Popping candy and some Superman superhero bean mix, and of course a little Lindt chocolate bunny. I think these actually do have an international appearance. Even in Australia, you guys have Lindt shops. I know you do. All right, phew. I hope you found that fun. I did. I really. This is great. I don't know what I'm going to take. I don't know what I'm going to put in. I don't know what I'm going to eat, but something's going to get eaten, that's for sure. And I might have to take this little all brass STA lock because I collect all brass locks, and I'll put something else in instead. All right. I'll see you all next time.